Most modern e-bikes come with a dropper seat post these days. If you're new to mountain biking, you might be wondering when, how and why you're going to use one of these out on the trails. Today's video, we're going to be showing you how to get the most out of your dropper seat post on the trails. So the dropper seat post, one of the greatest inventions for the bicycle since the e-bike itself. Once you've ridden with one, you simply won't be able to ride a bike without one. It just allows you to conquer technical terrain with a push of a button. Slam the seat, as soon as you get back to the top of that climb, raise the saddle back to an efficient riding position. I love mine and really couldn't ride without one anymore. Okay, so when it comes to climbing with a dropper seat post, there's two different options when it comes to e-bikes. Traditionally, a lot of standard mountain bikers will climb a hill with the saddle fully raised. That way it gives you an efficient riding position with maximum leg power. But of course, on the e-bike, you don't need that maximum leg power because you've got the motor delivering a bit more assistance. So you can actually lower the saddle. That way it means that your centre of gravity is lower, you've got more grip delivered to the back wheel. You actually adjust the grip by moving forwards and backwards on the saddle. So it's up to you, up or down to climb the hills with a dropper seat post on an e-bike. When it comes to jumping your e-bike, a slam saddle is an absolute must. So get that saddle slammed out of the way if you can see any jumps coming. If you hit the trails or jump to the saddle up in the air, it's going to peck you straight in the bum as soon as the back wheel leaves, going to tangle in your shorts and result in a big crash. Any technical feature out on the trail like these rollers, you need to get that saddle slammed out of the way. If you try and manual through these with that saddle up high, it's constantly going to be pecking you in your back, trying to pull your shorts down and getting tangled up. So anything technical, drop the seat, get it done. So this is the chance to use your dropper post raised. Any smooth stages like this is a nice fire road climb, just means I'm in a nice efficient riding position. Anything serious off-road, I've got the saddle slammed out the way. If you can get used to riding with your dropper up and down, it's going to make you a hell of a lot faster when you hit the trails. So you might be wondering when we actually raise that saddle up out on the trail. It's on sections like this. I've got a nice technical roller section behind me where I've come through with my saddle slammed. When I get to about where I am, I'm going to raise the saddle. I can see the trail ahead slightly uphill, meaning that I'm going to have to put a bit of extra effort in, meaning I'm going to need that saddle up into a nice efficient riding position to power my way up through that trail and get ready to drop it for the next technical feature. The key to getting the most out of your dropper post out on the trails is to read the terrain ahead. Keep your head up high, anticipate the terrain. Much as you do changing gear and changing power modes, get used to dropping that seat post up and down to maximise your flow out on the trail. Loads of different options when it comes out there to getting your dropper seat posts. First things first, what you need to consider is how much drop you want on the seat post. This is how much the saddle's going to go up and down. This is the part we measure to see how much travel you actually need. This is a 175mm post from Crank Brothers, it's a Highline model. There's loads of different options out there, 100mm to 185mm. So there's a massive seat post. When it comes to sizing, just think about what seat tube size you're running as well. Lots of options out there, but if it doesn't fit, you can get lots of shims to adapt the seat tube to accommodate whichever size seat post you're buying. When it comes to cable routing, you've got stealth routing. That means that the cabling is going through the bike internally routed, or you have externally routed, which means the cable is going to be outside the frame and will connect to the side or the back of the seat post. Just make sure whichever seat post you're buying is going to be compatible with the cable routing on your bike. Also, when it comes to droppers, the dropper style lever is going to vary too. Some of the older style ones are going to have a under the saddle lever you can actually press with your finger. It means removing a hand from the handlebar, pulling a lever, putting your weight on the saddle and dropping the seat post out of the way. Also, obviously you want to raise it, you need to squeeze that lever and pull it up. Most modern designs are just going to be a thumb mounted lever, which is just under the handlebars. You just literally raise your thumb, depress it, and the saddle's going to drop out of the way. But the way that this seat post is going to be activated is also going to vary. A lot of the newer ones are going to be either fully hydraulic units, meaning you've got a hydraulic hose running through the frame to the base of the seat post and a hydraulic unit in there. Some of them will be cable activated, and if you're really flash, you can get actually Bluetooth or wireless versions. I think Magura and SRAM, you just have a sender unit on your handlebars and a receiver, and it's just going to go up and down with no wires to mess around with between your bars and your saddle. When it comes to choosing the right dropper seat post for you, you need to take a look at your bike first. If the seat tube's kinked or interrupted in any way, it means that you're not actually going to be able to slide that seat post fully down and slam it inside the frame, so just bear that in mind. When it comes to the drop, you really need to think about the size that you're choosing too. If you're a taller rider, you don't want to choose a dropper with too little drop on it. Basically, if you're thinking about something like a 100mm one, it's probably going to be too short, meaning that you're going to have to raise the lower part of the seat post past the minimum insertion mark to achieve that efficient riding position. Vice versa, if you're a shorter rider, don't go choosing a big dropper seat post thinking that you're going to be able to raise it to an efficient riding position, because it's probably going to be too much, meaning that you're not going to be able to slam it out of the way, or if you do get it up, you're not going to be able to get it fully raised to that fully efficient riding position either. Basically, when it's fully raised, you just need that seat to be in the right position. You don't want to be stretched out on your bike. If it's a little bit too low, obviously you can raise it. There's a few bits of adjustments you can do on the lower part of the seat post, but just, yeah, it's really important not to choose too little or too much. So when it comes to mounting the release lever for the seat post, it's really important to get that in a really nice, efficient, comfortable position. I tend to run one under my left hand grip, underneath the back brake, just on thumb's easy reach. Sometimes you might struggle if you're running a front derailleur or one of the bigger power modules, changing modules like the Shimano E8000 trigger shifter can mean that a dropper seat post is going to be a bit out of reach sometimes. But don't compromise any of your brakes or anything like that. You just want it in a nice, comfortable position, but not sacrificing any grip. So to use the dropper seat post is really simple. This is a thumb mounted lever. All you do is depress the lever whilst combining your weight on the saddle to drop it. And once that saddle's down out of the way, you literally let go of the lever and the seat's going to stay there nicely out of the way when you want to ride the technical terrain. Once you come to somewhere you want to put the seat up, all you do is take your weight off of the saddle, press the thumb lever on it again, and that saddle's going to raise back to an efficient riding position. Don't forget that it's infinitely adjustable, so if you want it halfway up, if you just press the lever and release it, it's going to stay halfway up. You can just move it in little tiny increments the whole way up to suit a position that's suitable for you. So there you go. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video on how to get the most out of your dropper post out on the trails. I can assure you, if you learn how to use this thing, it's going to reap massive benefits for flow and keeping your speed out on the trails. But if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to check out beginner skills on an e-bike. That's a cool video we did recently. Check that one out up here. Don't forget, if you've got any comments on the video, be sure to drop them in the comments box below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click the globe in the middle of the screen to subscribe to EMBN to make sure you don't miss out on any cool videos that we've been doing.